Good morning everyone. Today's topic is career guidance in schools. Before deciding career, there are too many thoughts like what jobs would be right for me, what steps do I take to get the job I want, and education requirement and salary. This is the most important things. So, what is career? So it's not just about what you learn or earn. It's all about being in society with dignity. So there are differences between job and career. Job is different things and career is different thing. To understand what is the meaning of career, it is essential to understand the difference between job and career. A job is a work activity that you take up and get paid for those certain tasks you perform. A job can be full-time or part-time, or even for a short term. You might need to learn specialized skills connected with that job role, but not all job required specialized training. For example, a company hires a local building contractor to complete an office renovation. So the company and the contractor agree upon the terms and payment duration. So the job ends once the project is finished and the office is renovated. However, a career might last for your entire life. This is not a one-time process, it is a continuous process. So it consists of all the jobs you have done in your chosen industry and progressed through during your career, regardless of whether or not they are associated with each other. So now, what is career? So a career is an individual journey of lifelong learning, working extensive training and learning new skills. It can be described as an employment or a vocation that generally involves some specialized training or formal study. In simple terms, a career is what you do for a living. As you gain more experience in life and in your work, you are building your career. There are numerous ways to define what a career is. What is career? So a person progresses through his or her life. And what is career development? It is an ongoing process of gaining knowledge and improving skills that will help a person to successful in his or her life. Why career development? So today's generation students, there are few points like never plan for the future, follow the crowd, choose by influence of others, accept the parent verdict, decision by force. You have to choose science or commerce, medical examination, etc. Get tempted by the current trends, jump into any career without deciding, lack of motivation, fail to discover their lives, and live in a fantasy world. So, why career development? Building skills or making yourself ready for the future. Directly jump into the corporate sector is not a task of one day. One need to understand their abilities, their key strength and weakness, which help them to know what area need improvement and what needs practice, resulting in our personal growth as well as a professional growth. The importance of career development lies in the fact that a clear understanding of an individual professional abilities and strength to constantly push themselves forward to career growth in improving the achieving success. Moreover, the professional growth of employee leads to a progressive organization. So, what is the importance of career development in organizational success? The success of any organization or any association lies in the collective effort of the members. It is not the task of one, but a whole bunch of people to plan and act within a similar motive in mind while learning and growing with every downfall. Career development can help identify new and better opportunities at the workplace, contributing the effective functioning of organization. This is current trends in students. Focus is lost, effort is increased quantity, survival of the fittest, less influenced by parent, teacher, etc., influenced by peer groups, increasing dropouts, checking quality in products such as food and clothing, brand tasty food, branded clothing, but not branded education, increasing competition, effort to increase quantity, not quality, and aimless process. This is current trends. Who are responsible for this? Students themselves, parents, most of them, teachers, not everybody, school and colleges, majority of them are responsible for these trends. Society, government planning and government policy, people who have knowledge, people who achieve success but forget others, and people who can influence others for good. So what will we do? The first question is, before deciding your career is, so what do you want to do with the rest of your life? Why select a career? Because we have Aadhaar card, like every person have a unique identity, like eyes, fingers, different. So we are born only once. We spend almost 40 years on our works. A total over 80,000 hours we work. Now ask yourself, how will you spend these 80,000 hours before you die? So these are the career decision making process. Discovering yourself, exploring options, making a decision, taking action, evaluating the decision. So a career is the sum of your professional journey. Many people embark on a career because it can help them achieve their goals, success, and acquiring more knowledge. But finding a career that best suits you make time, and your career will likely shift throughout your working life. Career decision start with self-reflection on what is most important to you. This may include your career desire, abilities, personality, and assets. By understanding important aspects of yourself, you gain clarity surrounding career decision making. Inspired exploration. First option is exploring options. What is exploring options? It refers to a process of exploring the world around you in order to clarify your career direction. This may include assessing your thoughts and feelings in relation to career decision making, as well as exploring opportunities around you. If you would like to guidance in this process, you may book a 20-minute career counseling appointment, anyone, then you can easily understand. Second one is making a decision or taking action. Action refers to gaining more information or insights into a career you are curious about. This may include applying for a volunteer position or talking with a professional who may work in your field or of your interest. Once you have made a decision regarding your career direction, It may also include having your resume reviewed or attending an interview practice session. What are your interests and what do you want to be? To know your interest, there are different types of tests. This is one of them is RISEC test. It includes RISEC test, personality type test, value test, a skills for school and workplace test, and world of work test. What is RISEC test and its summary? RISEC stands for 6 character: realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. The RISEC test asks questions about your activities, skills, and interests in different jobs to help you discover career and field of study what are likely to satisfy you. The RISEC test will show you a mix of scores of the 6 dimensions. 6 dimensions like realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. Focusing on your top 2 or 3 dimensions can help you pick out suitable area for work. For example, someone with high score for the conventional, investigative, and realistic out of 6, someone have get good score in 3 areas like conventional, investigative, realistic dimensions is likely to thrive on structure, logic, process, and details, which make the person suitable for working in careers that involve machinery. So while this is not a ultimate test, okay, this is a now personality test. It helps students identify their personality type based on their self-development and interaction with others. And what is the objective of personality type test? Determine personality type, explore career types. Next one is value test. It helps students identify their personal traits. Objective of value test: determine a student's personal traits and values and give example of how these traits affect their personal lives. The value test can help you learn more about your underlying work needs and motivations and can help you decide what is important to you in a job. The test does this by asking you to rank different aspects of work that represent different underlying work values. Knowing your work values can help you decide what kind of job and career you might want to explore. So what to know what career you can do with the skills you already have. The skills of a school and workplace test, the objective of this is to rate their skill mastery, describe the relevance of the skill to school, describe the relevance of the skill to work, and develop a plan to improve their skill. So your skills describe what you like to do and what you are good at. You develop skills by training and experience that improve your ability to do tasks. Being able to identify and describe your skills allows you to answer key questions at job interview, such as what can you do for my organization and what problems can you solve. So in the workplace there are 2 kinds of skills: technical skills and soft skills. Both types are essential for success. So what is technical skills? Your ability to accomplish a specific task, like anything, cooking, computer programming, teaching, are called technical skills. Here technical means not operating with computer and machinery. Technical skills means what task you accomplish, what task you perform to accomplishing a specific task. This is called technical skills. So they relate to a particular occupation. You may have learned technical skills from past work experience, school, or training. These skills are often included in job listing to describe the task of a position. For example, build a cabinet, read a image, operate equipment, painting work, write computer code, teach a lesson, investigate a specific question, R&D research and development, sell products to customer, all are technical skills. Now, second aspect is soft skill. Employers also want employees who fit in and get along well in the workplace. That requires soft skills. These are too valuable that soft skills are often the reason employees decide whether to keep or promote an employee. Some soft skills can be taught in school, but most you learn in everyday life and can improve at any time. Means soft skill cannot be taught in school sometimes and somehow, but it can be learned while doing it. There are different types of soft skill like communicated well, think critically, this is also a soft skill, participated as a team member, this is also a part of soft skill, self-motivated, flexible, determined and persistent, quick learner, on time. So, world of work test. Understand the importance of career planning. Understand the importance of continuous learning and upgrading skills. And understand vocabulary used to career planning. This is life after high school. What do you want to be when you grow up? It is never too early to start thinking about the future. And what you are doing in school now will have an impact what you do in the future. Who are you? What do I like doing? And what are activities I don't like? What are my interests? What values are important to me? What are my talents? And what I am good at doing? Now where are you going? What are my goals? What kind of jobs are available? What are the different jobs that match my skills? Now take action. Set goals for yourself. List down all the kinds of jobs that you can do. Find out more about the jobs that you can do. Find out what college courses you can take to develop skills for these jobs. Where and how do I start? Means how I start career planning. This is a video of Bonvita.
As a society, we have always dictated what our kids' future should be. Even today, many kids are forced to follow a particular career path, often overlooking where the child's natural interest lies and ignoring their happiness. We took the iconic Bonvita jar, found in every Indian household, and forced it to be something shocking. A glass cleaner, an egg carton, a soap box, a toilet cleaner, a tissue box, cooking oil, a ketchup bottle, face cream. Bonvita presents forced facts.
Excuse me, भैया क्या बॉम्बे का टॉयलेट पी हो?
Each pack contained a message difficult to forget. These Bonvita packs were forced to be something they are not meant to be, like millions of kids who are forced against their natural potential.
It's a small thing in my kitchen, but it reminds me every day to have faith in my taste choices.
Let's show faith, not force.
So every job is not suitable for everyone. Like Bonvita produces like toilet cleaner, tissues paper. So every person, every organization and every students have different skills and values. So we cannot decide by looking someone to how to. So these are the wrong questions in mind while choosing career. What jobs are in demand? What are the most high paying jobs? What jobs can I do abroad? What jobs require minimal effort to high salary? What jobs have the shortest hours, like 2 hours job? Which career can get me promoted faster? And what jobs are expanding quickly? These are the right questions. What will make me happy? Am I passionate about? What do I dream of doing? What do I really want to do? Now, what is career planning? Career planning is a process of identifying the professional path that would suit your personality, interest, and goals. It involves exploring different career options, performing a self evaluation to test your suitability for these, and finding the right ways to get on career tasks. You can find out which educational qualification you would need for your career, what type of training you can take, and what professional opportunities might you available to you later. If you are already in a career that you like, you can use the career planning process to set short-term and long-term goals. If you are already in a career that you like, you can use the career planning process to set short-term and long-term goals for what you want to achieve in the next 5 or 10 years or 20 years. You can also evaluate your options and decide to take a new career decision. So, what are the benefits of career planning? Career planning can benefit you in the different ways. You may be able to figure out what you want to do in your professional life. You can avoid wasting time and resources in trying to enter career options that do not suit you. You can choose to get a specific educational qualifications and training that would benefit you chosen later. You may be more confident about the career choice you have made and you can focus on your career goals. Like complete a self-evaluation, conduct career research, perform market research. Market research means not marketing surveys. This is for career options. Start a skill research, assess your options, consider interview research, explore work experience options, begin your job search, accept the position. So, what are the steps involved in career planning? First is complete a self-evaluation. What is self-evaluation? The first and sometimes most difficult step of career planning is to make an informed decision by understanding yourself and what you want to do. Means the most difficult task in your life is beginning. If you want to start writing, or if you are writing a book, the most difficult task is to write an introduction chapter. So while choosing a career, your career plan, the first step is self-evaluation. And what is self-evaluation? To make an informed decision by understanding yourself and what you want to do. For this, you would require to consider your personality, strengths, weaknesses, values, interests, talent, aptitude, and goals. You can determine these things by creating a self-evaluation list. Then input the following question. There are different types of questions in self-actualization. Question is, what do I enjoy doing the most? Second, in what do I excel? What are the things that motivate me? What are the things I dislike doing? What strengths do I have? What are my weaknesses? What type of lifestyle do I want? What kind of work-life balance do I want? Do I want to work in an office or outside or in market? What is my desired salary level? Am I an extrovert or introvert? Do I enjoy frequent interactions with other people? Do I work better on my own? Do I want to do work that make positive difference to society? Do I want a career that brings me social prestige? What can I do with my educational qualifications and experience? Do I have the time and money to get the necessary qualification? For getting qualifications, there are two things are required: time as well as money. And develop new skills. Do I have leadership qualities? Am I able to handle responsibilities? Am I able to bounce back from failure and setbacks? Am I able to stay calm and focused in a stress situation and in any different situations? Am I willing to relocate for the job or new job? And am I willing to work night shifts if the jobs call for it? These are the self-evaluation questions. And answering these questions, you can know about you, who you are. Second one is conduct career research. What is career research? After you figure out in self-evaluation, your second step is career research. After like interest, aptitude, strength, research, different type of career that could potentially suit you. If you have consulted a counselor or used online career assessment tools, You may get career suggestions and you can start with those. Otherwise, you can research the different industries that you find promising and compile a list of jobs and you are possible of them. You can then research each job separately and gather information about the educational qualifications. Means which job requires which type of educational qualifications and personality and aptitudes. Skills, training and experience necessary for assuming that role. You can find out what the work responsibilities are, what the work environment is like, and what advancement opportunities are available for the future or your career and your growth. Additionally, you can gather information about the position salary levels and benefits, because salary benefits, additional monetary benefits and non-monetary benefits, both are more important. Monetary motivation like salary, bonus, etc. Non-financial motivations like self-respect, self-actualization is more important. So once you understand the practical relatives of different jobs, trim down your list to the more suitable options. You can research these further by connecting with experiential professionals and gathering their first-hand representative. After self-actualization, followed by career research, and next one is market research. Before you commit yourself to any career, it is advisable to conduct market research on its current and future availability. You are required to find out if there is a current demand for the job in the industry and if there would still be a demand for it in the next 10 or 20 years. Then you can choose. You can also find out how you can adapt and what type of work choices would be available to you if things changes in the future. After perform market research, first one is self-evaluation, second one is career research, third one is market research about your job and availability in the future. Next one is a start skill research. Compile a list of educational qualifications and skills that are essential for the career and find out how you can get them. You may be required to research educational institutes that offer the requisite training. These institutes require to outline the courses you can, like B.Ed courses. If you can take online part-time or full-time courses, the courses duration and the admission eligibility and fees. Fees is more important. It may also help to learn about the continuing education you will need once you get started in the career. Next one is assess your options. After gathering the relevant information about the shortlist career, do an honest assessment of how well suited you for them. Carefully consider if you can sustain your interest in the job long term, if you can handle the daily responsibilities of the position, and it can provide you while the lifestyle you want. Determine if you have the time and resources to get necessary education for your essential job. Next one is consider interview research. Interview research means to find out how many job positions are open in city or in world. So this is considered interview research. Once you have finalized your career choice, like teacher, doctor, artist, etc., to get the educational and skills training, then you require to plan the steps you can take to get the job. Find out what the interview process is, the professional and prepare throughout for it. Look up interview videos online and note how the successful candidate present themselves. Practice answering commonly asked interview questions with a friend and record yourself to get an idea of your confidence level and body language. Pinpoint your weakness and work to improve. Next one is explore work experience options. Find out about availability of internship opportunities or part-time work positions in your chosen career. If there are any, consider sending in your application letter. While the salary may be minimal for such jobs, you can get invaluable learning experience and be able to develop important professional connections. Having work experience often make it easier for you find a full-time job later or a new job later. Next, being your job research. It is a good idea to start looking for job before you finish your educational qualification, like campus selection. You can find out about different companies in your industry, the type of jobs requirement they have and which skills are in high demand. You can learn how to write effective application letter, cover letter and resumes that would catch the attention to recruiters and hiring managers. Accept a position. After you apply for position, you may end up getting job offer from different companies. At this juncture, the self-evaluation list you prepare before you prove yourself. You can review the company size, job demands, possibility of career advancement, salary, benefit, location, and so on, and make a decision that is right for you. So there are different tips for career planning. You can consider using these career planning tips to stay relevant to your professional rights. Keep up with the changes in the industry or any job and be ready to adjust your career plans accordingly. Means be ready for the future. Network with industry professional. Means we as a teacher network with different teachers, different school teachers to build cordial and mutually beneficial relationship. Stay the job market and remain alert for available opportunities. Be willing to relocate if that is necessary to get job you want. And take continuing educational courses and learn new skills. These are ISEC tests. First one is realistic. Realistic career यानी those persons or those type of professionals which match the realistic personality type, they have different career options like agriculture and natural resources. In agricultural and natural resources, there are different job options like agricultural technician, farmer, forest or conservation worker. Second one is safety and law enforcement. In safety and law enforcement, there are different career options like emergency medical technician, firefighter, private detective or investigator. Next one is engineering. In engineering also there are different job positions like audio and visual equipment technicians, material engineer, surveying technicians and different engineering jobs. Transportation and distribution. In transportation and distribution, aircraft pilot, ship cabin captain, truck driver, loco pilot, you can choose. Construction crafts and support, carpenter, drywall and ceiling tile installer, solar installer, craft mechanical. These are the realistic job you perform. Automotive service technician, industrial machinery machine, medical equipment. Electrical jobs, metalwood job, food preparation. Food preparation jobs like baker, meat cutter, cook, restaurants, etc. System operation like power plant operator, ship engineer, water treatment plant operator. Manufacturing and production, dental laboratory technician, inspector or tester. So these are the realistic type jobs: engineer, architect, pilot, military officer, tasks. Means you have to perform real life job situation and realistic behavior. Second one is investigatives. There are different options for investigative career. Means those type of persons who matches the personality, investigative personality type can choose these careers. Like physical sciences. Physical sciences includes environmental scientist, geoscientist, soil conservationist. Life sciences like biochemist, food scientist, zoologist. Health sciences like audiologist, etc. Laboratory and medical technology like clinical laboratory technician, diagnostic medical representation, computer science and technology, computer support specialist, information security analyst, software developer and applications. Mathematics and data analysis jobs like operational research analyst, and most important job is statistician. Social sciences like economist, marketing research analysis, psychologist. Engineering, civil engineering is suits for investigating, not for realistic. Electronics engineers, engineering, engineer teachers, etc. These are artistics. Means the occupations that match Holland's artistic personality types. You can choose this type of career. Literacy arts, creative writer, poet or lyricist, writer or author. Visual arts like art director, graphic designer, multimedia artist or animator or game designer. Drama and dance actor, choreographer, director, TV, radio, movie, theatre, etc. Music like composer, music arranger, singer, etc. Communicator, broadcast news analyst, interceptor or translator, technical or scientific editor or writer. These jobs are for artistic person. Social. We list there are different social career jobs those who matches the personality. Social services like genetic counselor, medical and public health social worker, nursing, therapy and health promotion. This is also a part of social job. Like dental, physiologist, physician assistant, child and adult care, dental assistant, licensed practical nurse, personal care, educational and library services. This is also a part of social. Like college or community college teacher, high school teacher, instructional coordinator, sport and fitness, coach or scout, fitness trainer or instructor, worker. Enterprising. We list a sample of enterprising career below occupation that Holland enterprising personality type means those person who matches these personality types suits the enterprising job like sale and purchasing, insurance sales agent, sales engineer, sales or retail buyer, hospitality, beauty and customer services, barber, hair stylist, cosmetologist, flight attendant, travel agent, legal practice and support, lawyer, legal assistant, business administration like safe, head cook, construction manager, purchasing manager, finance, accountant or auditor, appraiser, real estate, personal financial advisor, government and public administration jobs like educational administrator, medical and health services manager, promotional jobs like advertising and promotions manager, public relation manager, sales manager, human resource manager, regulations enforcement like financial examiner, immigration or customs inspector, occupational safety and health inspector. Conventional jobs like mathematical detail like bill and account collector means accountant. These are the conventional jobs. Billing, cost and rate color, bank color. Bookkeeping, accounting and auditing color. Cost estimator, financial analyst, insurance underwriter, cashier, game worker, oral communicator like air traffic controller, hotel, resort, desk clerk, receptionist, color telephone operator, customer services, loan interviewer or clerk, reservation or transportation ticket agent, material and recording processing like cargo and freight agent, port reporter, medical records, health information technicians, etc. Administration details like budget analyst, credit analyst, legal secretary, medical secretary, office clerk, purchasing clerk, technician. These are the conventional jobs. Now your personality. Does personality matter? Your personality should fit your career choice. And knowing your personality will help you understand yourself better and will help you in interacting with others. What is your personality type? Why does personality matters in choosing a career path? Several studies have shown that people who hold job types with characteristics and tasks related to their personality are more productive, happier, and make more money. This is a concept known as job satisfaction and it was defined. So personality affects all aspects of person's in performance. Even how he reacted to situations on the job. Not every personality is suited for every job position. So, in this regard, it is important to recognize personality traits and take up jobs that are more suited to one personality. If one is a job that they hate, they may end up dissatisfied with their career options and have negative work experiences. People with outgoing personality often work best in positions where they get to interact with others. These people can provide friendly and helpful customer service, and they can boost the attitude of other workers by being upbeat and happy. However, outgoing people might not flourish in positions that keep them behind closed doors, separated from others. This might include an information technology position that keep behind the computer all day or an account payable job. It is therefore important for one to take personality assessment test before selecting a career. so that they may follow a career pathway that is more aligned with their interests. By being one personality traits, an individual can choose a career path that will result in job satisfaction for the individual. These are the personality types energy. Extroverts or introverts. Extroverts means outward looking, seek interaction with other people, like group activities. Introverts, inward looking, prefer to be with themselves, like working with thoughts, idea and imagination. Informative. How you gather information? Do you do it through censorship or through institution? No. So, who is censors and institutives? Censors prefer details and facts. Their focus is in facts of the present. They are more likely to say, I won't believe it till I see it. These type of persons. Means I won't believe it till I see it. They tend to disturb headaches or guesses, then they are not rooted in logic. They are illogical persons. Observations or facts. They also are better at details. They also are very conscious about their own needs. Intuitives enjoy abstract ideas and theories. They tend to have more active imagination and like to think about future possibilities. Their thoughts revolve around patterns, connections, and flashes of insights. They may tend to daydream and be forgetful when it comes to practical details, such as remembering to eat lunch when focused on a project. Decision making. There are two types of persons, thinkers and feelers. Who is thinkers? Thinkers type tend to look for the most logical and consistent solution, perhaps measuring it up against a set of rules or assumptions. Feelers are trying to look at problem from the perspective of everyone involved in attempt to find the most balanced, humorous solution. Learning styles. Judges and preservers. Think about how you related to the outside world. Do you tend to communicate judgment or participate to others? Judging type tends to be decision oriented and organized. They like to find resolutions and are happy to explain why. They tend to be planners who make to-do list and enjoy getting things done ahead of deadline. These are the judges. Means highly structured, very organized. Perceiving types of more hesitant to make decisions. These are persons cannot take decisions easily, liking to leave things open and keep making observations. These type of persons cannot take decisions and cannot move to conclusions. These type of persons watching, thinking and observing. They are slow to make choices, especially when things seems to be important. They rather keep things. They may mix work and play, the more likely to struggle with procrastination. What type of skills are required to workplace? Skills you need. Communication skills. Communication skills not means English, Hindi and Bangla. It requires what type of symbols and what is you communicated to others, it can be easily understood. Each communication may be in the form of symbol. It can be maybe in the form of emoji. It can be maybe in the form of word. So communication skills not required English communication and English speaking. English speaking is different things and communication skills is different things. Problem solving, it's also required. responsibility, eagerness to learn, creative thinking. Creative thinking is not associated with dancing, singing, and extracurricular activities. Creative thinking is required for job position like new marketing strategy, new chapter planning. This is creative thinking. Dancing, singing, those are, if you are teacher, your creative thinking should not relate to dancing. For Teron sir, this is okay. People skills or social skills, personal skills, self-management is very important. And technical skills. Technical skills is not associated with computer, laptop, mobile phone. Technical skills means in job position, if you are giving a task, if you are getting a task, how you completing this task on time with minimum cost and minimum effect. This is called technical skills. How to develop these skills? These skills can develop in schools, social activities like Saraswati Puja Bhog, hobbies, volunteer work, house and community work. So, what workplace skills are required? For this, what is management? Like management skills, what is management skills? Management skills means showcase your ability to make quick and effective decisions. These decisions can be about tasks you are working on once related to your department. An entry-level employees can improve their management skills by creating extensive project plans and speak with their co-worker or colleagues about project or workflow. What is problem solving skills? Your problem solving skills test your level of patience and discipline in time of different situations or adverse situations. You must immediately break down the potential source of the problem to determine how it can be resolved. Some problems may require your technical skills to solve, but you pay close attention to the detail in front of you to make an objective analysis. The way you solve problem can build trust among you and the rest of your team and motivate them to build habits and lead to their resiliences. What is organizational skills? Organizational skills reveal your aptitude to prioritizing your task. It also shows the process you take in filling important documents. So you can keep track of when you need to access them. You make likely to work with assistant and interns, means your juniors and seniors and colleagues. But you need to cultivate processes that you know help you perform your job at better. So this way you can teach them good habits and aid them to becoming successful at work. Self-regulation. Self-regulation focuses on your behavior in workplace. It is an important skill. If you want to exert more self-control, it also falls under the category of emotional intelligence and determines how you can preserve the outcome of long-term goals. The skill can have a wide-ranging impact on a company because it provides you with the perspective that technical skills can be acquired from the experience you learn. What is teamwork? Teamwork, the combination of communication and self-regulation skills, can lead to you being a team player. Combination of communication and self-regulation. Your relationship with your co-worker or colleagues can be a contributing factor for having longevity with the company. Teamwork is also essential for creative teams and they rely on communicating with ideas and other members of the team. And last, time management. Time management can measure organizational skills. You need to organize the way you spend your time to finish tasks on the deadline directed by your manager or your senior or your colleagues. It also noteworthy in achieving a work-life balance. Work-life balance means managing the real life or family life with work. This is work-life balance. How to develop new skills, schools, society, etc. For long-time careers create narrow focus, revisit goals, try new avenues, career and opportunities. Means always keep open for new jobs, search where you will fit. Once you make money but not at the expenses of passion and health. If you marketed it well, leads great business. Do not get carried away with business idea. Take care administrative details. Hire a right person for right job. Calculate risk factor and accept the competition. Advertise your product properly. Keep eye on cash flow. Save the money for crisis. Make provision for tax. Define your target market and pricing. Good interpersonal relation is good for business. Value your employees. Acknowledge criticism and rejection and failure. Always see while doing business, do not rely on one customer when everything feels like business. Thank you.